So what do you do when you're taken over by the anxious thoughts? When the anxious thoughts just seem to run your mind? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 questions that you can ask yourself when you're in the middle of anxiety that'll really help you come out of it. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Hi, and welcome to the Anxiety MD. I started this channel to really help you if you're struggling with anxiety. I'm a medical doctor and a neuroscientist, but I've also struggled with anxiety most of my adult life. So I want to take the tips and strategies that I've learned that'll really help you understand your anxiety and overcome it, recover from it. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, and today I'm going to talk about 3 questions you can ask yourself when you're in anxiety, because I have my patients and to some extent myself, I ask myself, what can I do when I'm in anxiety? Well, the first thing you need to do is ground yourself in the moment. So the first question I get people to ask themselves is, am I safe in this moment? Because all we have is right now. All we have is this moment. So if we can pull ourselves into right now, we can ground ourselves in that moment. I have a tendency when I'm anxious to live 2 or 3 seconds ahead of myself, and there's no safety, there's no grounding in that. So when I ask myself, am I safe in this moment, knowing that all anxious thoughts are always about the future, then bringing myself into the moment really diffuses that anxiety, that anxious thinking that creates this worry, and it just generates on itself. So the first question I get people to ask, and I ask it myself, especially in the middle of the night, is, am I safe in this moment? And that's the first question. The second question has also got to do with the moment, and it's, am I grateful? What am I grateful for? And really get this feeling of being grateful for something in your environment, whether that's your pet, your food, the air you breathe, just being grateful for something. Because the circuits for anxiety and the circuits for gratitude are completely different. You can't feel grateful and have anxious thoughts at the same time. Your brain can't process both. So if you focus, bring your awareness to the gratitude and really bring up that feeling of gratitude, that will also bring you into the moment, because you can't feel in the future. You can't feel gratitude tomorrow at 3:30. You have to feel gratitude and emotion right now, and that will also bring you into the moment. So those first 2 questions, am I safe in this moment, brings you into the moment. That second question, what am I grateful for in this moment, also brings you into the moment. And because anxious thoughts are always about the future, you're diffusing these anxious thoughts because you're bringing yourself into presence. Now the third question that I ask myself, and I get my patients to ask this of themselves too, is, where is a place in my body that actually feels safe? Or at least doesn't feel alarmed. Usually there's a sense of alarm that goes along with our anxiety, and usually it's somewhere between your chin and your pubic bone, around the midline of your body. But find a place outside of that, and it may be the tip of your 4th toe, just somewhere in your body where you're not feeling this alarm, because our attention and awareness goes to the place where we feel the most sensation. So if you feel a lot of alarm from your anxiety in your body, that's where your attention is going to get drawn. And what I want you to do is direct the attention away from that sensation of alarm and show yourself, both consciously and unconsciously, that there is a place in your body that actually feels calm. With me, I kind of focus on my breath. I focus on the cool air coming in through my nostrils. And that is a pleasant sensation for me. And that becomes my focus, because like I say, your sensation will draw your awareness, and then your awareness will draw deeper into that sensation. So the more you focus on something positive, the more of that you're going to get. So those are the 3 questions. Am I safe in this moment? Brings you into the moment and stops you from getting propelled into the future. The second question is, what am I grateful for in this moment? And because you can't be grateful and anxious at the same time, the more you focus on gratitude, the more you diffuse those old anxious circuits. And the last thing is, focus on a place in your body that doesn't feel alarmed. And really get into that sensation, because you can only feel sensation in the moment. So those 3 questions will bring you back into the moment, and then you can just cycle on them. Start from number 1. Am I safe in this moment? Bring yourself right into the moment and realize that all my anxious thoughts are about the future. So if I'm in the moment, if I'm in the now, which is all any of us have, there's no anxious thoughts there. Second thing is, what am I grateful for? Even small things. Be grateful for something and bring up that feeling of gratitude, because your brain circuits can't compute gratitude, the feeling of gratitude, and anxious thoughts at the same time. So if you focus on the gratitude, the anxious thoughts take a back seat. The last thing, find a place in your body that's not alarmed, or at least neutral, and focus on that sensation. And then just cycle through them. Am I safe in this moment? What am I grateful for? Where's a place in my body that feels safe? So question of the day, what do you do? What kind of thoughts do you use to help calm yourself down? And if you like more of these videos, please like and subscribe. And if it's the first time we're meeting, I want to get this out there to as many people as possible, so please share. And in the meantime, till next time, this is the Anxiety MD, Dr. Russ Kennedy, telling you, don't believe everything you think.